What's up, everyone? This is Dre, or this is the trading. What is the hell is the name of this show? Gotta look at this screen. I told you I need to change it. Let's talk stock show. All right, this might be your first time watching, so we got to get to business because y'all be clicking me off and whatnot. Be like, oh, this guy sucks. Yeah. Anyway, it's just me trading, and I kind of go over the things that I do. And things that I like, not like. I make money, I lose money, I do it all, so nothing special here. I don't got no books to sell you. I ain't got no classes, no websites for you to go to. It's just me. So check it out, man. This is Amazon. I hate this market, man. That's been me all week if you go back to the video, but I just start to look on the bright side. I just gave in and said, you know what, the market's going up, so let me find some stocks I like. And I pull up Amazon, and it's one of my favorite stocks. I made this is the stock I made the most money in, and so it's kind of my go-to stock. And when the market was making all-time highs, I was concerned that Amazon didn't make a high, because Amazon and a couple of other FANGs and NASDAQ stocks didn't make highs. But with this comeback right here, now this is the weekly chart. This is like a cup and handle. It really doesn't get any better than this. Stochastics is showing up. It's a nice cup. I wish it wasn't so steep right here. I wish it kind of was a little more flattening, but it is what it is. It's a cup and handle, and that's how I see it. I'm drawing this line straight across, and that's I don't believe this point right here has to reach the top. It could, that's a good spot, and then it comes down and then hook. Now this is the hanky. This is the Hankin Ashy, candlesticks. These are the candles, the Hanky Ashy, and I can't get into it because I can't explain it myself, but I just go. It basically a chart based on moving averages, so what's good about this chart? See, it's this green, red, green, and see the streaks, right? If you just trade these streaks, you will be a good trader. So let's say right here it was red and it's starting to turn green and you bought. Well, look at all the green, right? And it starts to turn red and you bought. Then it starts to green. So it'll show you the moving averages. The moving averages kind of based in a chart, so you can see how it's turning green. It had a little red, it's turning green, makes me believe it's gonna go higher. And but I hate the market, so I'm just not liking the action. Hold on a minute, man. What y'all doing? How y'all doing? I started my live. I like to kind of share this on Twitter, so I'm gonna go ahead and share it real quick. Boom, just did. Anyway, so yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that cut and handle. So I went long, I went a lot long, probably too much long, but I am also short the SPY. So it's like a pairs trade, I guess, So if the market goes down, I make money. If the market goes up, I imagine Amazon's going to go up, I make money. So I'm just starting to look for things that can go up. The moving average is up. So let's go back to the regular chart. All right, so you know what that looks like. All right, so basically the same thing. The moving averages are up. But here's something I want to show you where I'm telling you, man, to be a person that's just bearish, which I'm never. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Let's look at the VIX. I want to show you something. This is the weekly. Now pay attention, man. Don't leave until you watch this, okay? So this is very important. All right, so let me just change this down to 25 so I can get most of my chart going on here. 10, I don't know, 10. All right, no, let me change it again. All right, hold on a minute. Hold on. I wasn't, this is live. Come on, number lock 25. There we go. All right, this is live, so that's what happens when you do live videos all the time. All right, so this is the VIX, man. This is a weekly chart. This goes from all the way right here, July 2016 to now. Look at the red line. Now, the red line represents the 50 moving average, the 50 period average of the weekly VIX, okay? And the green is the 9 period of the weekly VIX. So the green represents 9 weeks. The red represents 50 weeks. Now just try to focus in on the red and see how he was coming down, and see how see how you got that slope, and the VIX is slowly rising. I don't like that. I mean, the VIX has been rising for the last basically year and a half. Just, going up. That's the average VIX over 50. It's a long period. It's a long moving average. But that's what I don't want. And here's something else I want to cue in. Look at the short-term moving average, which is the green. All right, let me see if I could zoom this up a little bit more. Move it up here. And when the green crosses the red, serious volatility, right? Here's all the volatility. This was February. This was early last year. Remember that? And then you come down, and then right here it crossed, and right here is October 8th. It started October 1st, a little week late. All that volatility. Remember, market was coming down. Then here's Christmas Eve. And then look what's happening right now. You see that cross? See the way it didn't cross yet? I got a little line there. Let me get rid of that. Okay, it didn't cross yet, but it's about to cross. And, this thing, it's only been a week late before all the volatility just starts kicking up. All right, so it just, you see what I'm saying? It just doesn't, I could find a lot of different things that just don't look right. So that's why I'm saying it's kind of hard to just go long. So, yeah. I don't even have my comment box showing. If y'all was talking to me, I missed it. Cashmatic, what's up? G20 tomorrow. Can you see it going higher? I don't know, man. I don't think there's a deal. I just think it's, you heard China today say, oh, well, here's our plan. This is what we want, period, for the most part. And, and Trump saying, we're going to do higher tariffs if there's no deal, or you're going to walk away. And, I really don't know. If there's a deal, then there's no interest rate cuts. And I think the market cares more about interest rate cuts than the deal, okay? When interest rates was talking about getting cut, that's when the market was skyrocketing, okay? When tariffs was, when tariffs first came in, the market was still going. I don't think the market cares about tariffs. I think it cares about the deal. Interest rates. So if the deal happens, there's a good chance that, at least the probability of the interest rates going up is going to go down. And some people even estimating a 50% cut. I don't think that's going to happen. But that definitely probably goes to zero, and I don't know. So it could be a selling news event. It could be, oh, it's great, selling news, or it could be, hey, now we don't, I don't know. I'm not good at this. I really don't know. So I guess you could just, make your portfolio kind of neutral-ish. And that's why I guess I got on, I'm short SPY and long Amazon. You just got to kind of pick and choose. I really don't want to, if I was short Amazon, I would have been getting killed. I would like to sell some calls against it, but, we could wake up and Amazon's up 40, 50, 60, and then boom, that's dead. And that's what's been happening to me for the last month, for the most part, selling deep out of the money stuff and just getting creamed, so, all these moves is hard. Like I say, in my earlier videos, you look at this chart, you think it's a tech stock, but it's the S&P 500. This is crazy. The movement is crazy. So remember, I just showed you the VIX over the long term. The volatility is just ever so increased, and that's not a good thing. Volatility doesn't increase when the market is just going to be going at all-time highs. Okay, and it's just not right. So maybe we go up a little and then we go down for the summer like we usually do. Summers are generally volatile, or, go down all the way up until November. Then I think you get the bullishness. Is it November or October? November, after that, October. November to April, right? And then May to September, you want to sell. So we even reaching that period. And then when you look, it's a weird cup and handle, and it's even a Head and Shoulders, but this left shoulder is too wide, So you got the left shoulder, that one, and then this kind of one. It just doesn't line up good, But if I could see it going the other way hard. I could just see it going hard the other way, but then I could see it going up. But I really think we are at that inflection point where something is going to happen. You might be able to, what is it, buy straddles, buy them, because it's just going to go hard one way or the other. Did I say straddles? Strangles. I always get those confused. Strangles is when you do the thing. Yeah, buy them, and it should move. It should move hard. I don't know. I don't think we creep up. But here's the thing: we've been hanging out here as well, and usually the market, you don't really have that time to get out on the highs, So it's kind of hanging up here, It's showing that it wants to go higher, and the VIX is creeping down. But overall, over time, it's been slowly going higher and higher and higher. So that's, something I kind of brought up my own, just bringing up these moving averages. And I was just looking at which way is it going? Just not trying to look at all the volatility, just looking at the moving average. So here's the SPY, and this is the weekly, and the red line. Everything is still up right here. Everything looks good. This is the daily. The 50-day is it's flattening. Right, but the nine is moving, and it crossed over even. I mean, that's generally a good time to buy. So yeah, maybe I'm just too bearish. I don't know, because of bonds, because of gold. By the way, I got out of my gold position. I'm gonna talk about that real quick, and then I'll go ahead and end the video. Gold, I made a lot of money, and I gave it right back. Look at the weekly in gold. Look at that last candle. I don't know why I can draw. Remember, tomorrow's Friday. That candle completes. That candle's ugly, and I'm so pissed because I got in just before that candle. I rode that whole candle up to the upside, and now it gave it all back. I mean, so I didn't know what to do up here. I guess I just got in. I got in, made my positions, thinking, nice little long-term trade, and it still could be a long-term trade, but boom, the next day or the next couple of days, it just skyrockets. I'm like, oh wow! I'll talk about calling it, and I just left the positions on. All right, gold is going up, and boom, it gave it all back. I was expecting like a 25%, 50% pullback. Nah, it almost gave it back 100%. Look at that; it's an ugly ass candle. So it's just been going. I don't know. So I got out of it because tomorrow this fills. That's gonna be. This is a weekly candle, and tomorrow that will be the candle. So if it stays where it is or goes low, it's just an ugly ass candle for the end of the week. So I ain't messing with that. I do like it long term, and I still got some gold positions, but I was heavy in gold, man. I made damn near $1,000. In that, and I gave it all back. That's what that candle is. And I guess everybody got in, and I knew once they start talking about it on TV, and I was like, oh man, everybody just gets crazy. Maybe that's when I should have sold it. It's like, y'all can have it, and I'll just get back in again. So it might just reject and so if this kind of comes down, rejects this is totally rejected move here, this false breakout, it could keep going down hard like that. Maybe that means the market goes, just kind of turn that upside down, and the market does blow through, right, and starts having crazy candles. I mean, look what happened on that breakout, and instead of the market breaking down, maybe that breaks out. This is it. Look at this. This weekly is looking ugly. That you would never expect that candle to draw like that. So that's what's up. I was liking that. I think I was looking at some Tesla. IWM. I got scared out of this position. I was in this early today, and I got out. And so things are just not right. Like, I made a little bit of money. See that red candle right there? I actually got out. So I got in, got out. Made some money. I should have stayed in. VIX, look at the, is it CAT? Let's look at the daily. I want to show you something. Yeah, look at that. Look at that U. Okay, this is CAT. This is today. I mean, CAT's a multi-billion. I mean, why is the stock trading like that? You would think this is penny stock action right here. I mean, it is so crazy. So what was another one? Is it Intel? I think it was even, no, it wasn't Intel. Let me look up just the regular Qs. Q, hold on. Q. Kinda, and just look at the Qs. Look at that in the market action. I mean, this shows you that the whole market is skittish. It's just. Oh, I know what it was, because it was a lot of the Dow stocks acting up. I mean, look at that Dow. That's crazy volatility. So we're not moving much, but the market is moving during the day, and the volatility is crazy. And you think I'm pulling up a shitload of penny stocks, but no, these are big indexes and big multi-billion-dollar companies. So but the charts are just crazy. Nothing is trending and everything is big. You don't really know what this thing is going to do, because you can get in, like say you got in right here, it's going up there, boom, 265, yeah, almost $2 loss in a couple minutes, and then it's just, it's just all over the place. That's the Dow. But yeah, I think it was CAT I was looking at today, and it actually closed higher, so pulled it out. But it went from here to 135 to 133.97, basically 136. Let's call it 136 to 1. So a $2 pullback, came it all back. I was just watching it. That's all. There was another stock. Was it the VIX? The VIX even. Look how crazy the VIX was today. I mean, you don't know if you want to buy puts, sell puts. I mean, it's just really skittish. But it is lower, This is the day. This is the hourly, and see how it came down. Look at the 50. That's the red line, and see how it's flattened, and then it looks like it may want to go higher. The green line is already going high. It's just maybe we settle down after this G20 meeting. I know after the G20 we should definitely settle down, because that's out the way, and I'm sure the China deal, it'll either be a deal or won't be a deal, or they'll have a date in the future for a future deal. So I think the market will definitely make a decision which way to run after this weekend. So maybe that's what the volatility, I guess, is all about. Gold doesn't know what it wants to do. Bonds is kind of, it's still at an all-time high. Bonds, I'm in short-term treasuries in my personal portfolio, shy, right? That I trust 1 to 3 year treasury bond. This thing has been going up all year, and it pays a 2.39% dividend. You can't beat that. So I am in that. That's one smart thing I've been doing, and I've been in that since somewhere around April 1st, somewhere around here. And I'm in that, and that's just going higher every day and paying that yield. That's it pays monthly, I believe. I think that's a monthly payout on that. Yeah, that's it, man. Shy. So TLT and TBT, this is the opposite. Look at that, just how could the market go higher when all that has happened? AMZN, I'm going to bring up Amazon one last time, because I want to show you that the monthly. So remember, I said I liked it, but if this thing reaches all time, what is it? Just, it's a hockey stick. What is it gonna go straight up? I mean, even if the market, you just look at some of these charts, it's just they defying. It's just so hard to believe that we're here, and you look around and maybe we shouldn't be here, so that's the whole thing, At least in, like, say, 2008, before it came down, everybody felt good. Everybody's buying homes, you're buying cars. I think unemployment was okay. Everything was looking good, and blindside. That's another thing. We was all in a frenzy. Everything was good. It hits you. When the bear market comes, it catches everybody off guard, and boom, it just hits you. Everything was doing good. September 1st, before October, everything was doing good, right? It just hits you. Here, there's a lot of bearishness. People scared, skittish. The VIX has been high for a while, so it's not really hitting us. If it would go down, it ain't catching nobody off guard. So maybe that's why it goes up. And I think maybe that's the only reason why it goes up, because there's nobody to sell it. We already did, and they're just waiting. So once all the sellers capitulate and start buying, like I'm kinda, and then you start feeling good, it's going up, and then boom, then it comes. You're not ready for it, and you're down, boom, $600-700. Oh, I'm gonna wait for a pullback, or a bounce back. Nope, you don't get it. Next day down, $700 just catches everybody in there. When I say I'm at 700 points, so maybe that's what it's waiting for. But serious volatility. Look at the size of those candles too. Like when you look back, remember this is a monthly. See the size of these candles? When did you see these size candles before? Way back here in 2008. There's a couple of them. Yeah. Right? Volatility. And the VIX was high here. Can I pull it up for 2008 right there? Yeah, look at that. See? The VIX before, if you look, let's examine this little part right here. Before, you can see how it was slowly going up, from 2007 and just hanging around there, just elevated, 2019, 20, and that's high. And it really didn't do its thing until August, but the VIX was elevated that whole time ever since June 2007. It's kind of been rising, 20 up there, and then boom, it comes. Damn, VIX went up to 90. Woo! So that's, I don't know, man. That's a little similarity. I guess if you was in it, it's just hard to forget this period. It was crazy. I'm not saying it's going to be another one of these, though. But you can always look back at this period and kind of maybe predict, see how it happens, before it happens. So yeah, the VIX gets elevated. So let's go to current times. Look at the VIX. Look how long the VIX has been rising. It's not as high as that 20. Right? Just look at that. So it's been rising since 12, 17, all of 18. I'm looking at the green line. That's the average. If you look at the other stuff, you get chopped up. So, right? And the green crossed over the red. The short crossed over the long. So it's elevated, okay? And it's staying elevated. It wasn't like the 20s, but it's like 15, 16, when before we was down here to 12, 11, 10, So, and then it just hits, like in 2008. Boom! We wake up. This happened, that happened. VIX is up 50%, something like that. And you're like, oh, shoot, should have bought puts. And that's what you'll hear if you listen to the talking heads. Oh, the VIX was low, you should have bought puts. You got to buy puts when the VIX is low. Yeah, there's some similarity, man. That's similarity. So it's hard for me to go, let me find, we're going up. If you was short and you was losing money, so here's a stock I do like. It's, it's Amazon. And then look at Apple, man. I mean, Apple, the stock that, this is the tariff stock. You know what I mean? And Apple's is getting close to breaking. If Apple can do it, we know, is this the wake up of FANG undercover? Look at the size of that candle last month, and then this one. It's almost taking it all. Well, it's got 2 days to get up to here, and it'll be an outside month. Just about. Well, I think it'll basically be an outside month if somehow Amazon could rally tomorrow up to 214. Well, can I get 14 points tomorrow? I don't know, but let's say I get it to by Monday. Monday is the 1st, so it won't count, but it'll be a day late, and it'll be like an outside candle because the markets move so high. But I don't think it's going to happen. But it's taking that back. It's taking that red candle back. It's just everything is getting rejected. So that got rejected from that move is almost rejected, that down move. We saw gold move rejected. It's just crazy to call. It's hard to call. So that's why I'm just like So I got both of them. I don't know. I need to just stop trading, because it's chopping you up. You got to have a theme, Say you was long here and boom, it's just chopping you up. Nike, I was long Nike. The earnings just come out, and I think they missed. And I was long for the longest. Oh, look, it came back. Look at it bounce back. See, that's a good sign. I don't know what they're saying, but that's not bad. Closed at 83.66. It's 82.75 in the aftermarket. Just lost $1. It was down to 80 when the news first broke. So, guess something about it they like, and that's a good sign that the overall market might just recover, and we go through this, and maybe the deal, and maybe there's a deal and interest rates drop. I don't know. So, all right. So let me go ahead and end this. Hey, babes, what's up? Life like I. And Cashmatic, you still liking? You still watching? Appreciate you. And let's just see, man. Interesting weekend. I don't know if I want to make a video tomorrow, but Monday, I should be able to make a video Monday. We see what happens. So, for the most part, I'm short SPX with puts and a couple of short calls, and long Amazon, and a little bit of gold. Sold out of a lot of it, but a little bit of gold. Let's see if that's making a move. Yeah, it was down today, but it was trending kind of high. But yeah, man, this gold just gave it all back. What was I looking at before? Oh, that's the monthly. The weekly. Let's go to the weekly. Yeah, that candle right there on the weekly. The monthly looks good. The monthly is not bad. So I still believe in the move, but it's a shame that it gave that weekly back like that. Yeah, imagine, if it could have hung in there till tomorrow, and this would have been the candle, and it would have been almost a full body green candle like that. Oh, that would have been so bullish. It's still bullish, but that would have been like, wow, but yeah, the thing was when something is working now, it's like everybody just piles in, boom, straight up, Bitcoin, straight up. It's whatever's working, it just seems like everybody piles in. So it just shows you like few things is working, kind of, just, I don't know if it knows where to go, what to do. So everything is going ballistic, unballistic. Nothing has just got the trend. TLT, just look at the last few months. Yeah, I brought that up already. It's just up. And I showed you the short term, which was the shy. It's just, and I can't draw anymore. Shy is up. For some reason, Apple. Just look at the, no, but it's trying. Anyway, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm just kind of boring everybody. Life like I says, check FedEx. FedEx, I forgot it. Wow, I had so look at the candle. It had a good, that's a good bounce. This is actually, look at the week before, depending on what it does tomorrow, because this candle's not fully drawn yet. So you had this reverse hammer, and then this hammer, and these moves are just getting rejected. That down move, it's rejected right at support. So that's actually a good buy. This is a good time to buy FedEx. I mean, so yeah, this is let me see the rest of the transports. IYT. Yep, it was up 1%. Oh, you know what was up too? Yeah, I said the Russell. Look at, oh wow, ran into the close. So, and I was gonna, reason why I got heavy, and I should have just, and I'm using long-term charts because I got scared out, like I said. I don't know why. I really don't. I'm so stupid. But I even highlighted, these points of buy sells prior in the other videos, and it hit that, man, and it rocketed right off of that. Let's look at the day. Look at that. That's a great bounce. It just did it again, So right there, man, buy it. So that, yeah, things are working. So that's why I'm just going. Got to be long bias, I think, and maybe things are turn around to be positive. We get rid of everybody, won't be negative no more. But I think when everybody does become positive and say things is rallying, say we're rallying into the summer, look out. Because then here comes that September, October, and we know how those months are. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. And thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Cashmatic and everybody else that was checking in. Excuse me, man. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all guys later. I'll see ya.